got these new explosive players
right.
on both sides, kind of
No
defying
raid boss, nothing
expectations
crazy.
in very different ways to get here. But now it's do or die. This is your
We
last
got
chance.
Heretics
this
on
is
defense.
it. Are you going to be going
DRX
to
on
Inspire
attack.
or not? And it's going to start here on Abyss.
It's been pretty attack-sided, like what, 8-4s seem to be common, 7-5 seem to be pretty common.
Here goes across the board with that one sheriff in the hands of Miniboo.
Seen a few 9-3s as well on attack, so definitely attack-sided.
DRX as they start things off on the attack.
But you expect that, long rotate.
Take a look at the mini-map, is that DRX is very proactive, particularly flashback on the attacker side, with taking control over mid, making sure that they have the ability to create that extra flank angle, whether it be through Link, whether it be through vents towards A.
Yeah, and DRX are heavily expecting some kind of walk
making
push.
sure that they have control of that space, that they also have identification of when potential flanks and rotations could be coming through. But taking their time, pausing here.
Yeah, Heretics do this a lot. Early cam, whether it's here. Maybe they haven't used this one yet, but they always do an early cam. We got the new update. What an absolute shot, by the way. We got the new update where they all get told that they're on a camera here, so they do turn around and they realize.
Ooh,
everyone spammed a little bit too. I mean, they went for the other plant, that's why.
No one flanking around from behind. It's going to be the full 5-man crunch straight up onto the side itself.
We have a flash left to work with here for utility for DRX. So it's going to be good gunfire. They're going to get through this round.
They planted a little bit out, so it's not the plant in the corner, but it still kind of has the same effect.
Flashback working his way over in towards window. Goes out on the back of that flash set up from Boxy 9. It's going to be 3 players getting one a pop.
That was lovely from them, though. Was it that one KO flash into a triple swing? That was awesome.
Not going to be holding it down, though. Pooh, last one standing.
That was really nice from DRX. And I like this as well, right? So say this is the plant corner. They just plant here, so all the spam goes into this corner.
Simple, straightforward round here from DRX.
Yeah, and then we have literally just one flash into a triple swing. It was well organized from DRX.
Much util left, they're able to win some very important fights there with an overstack towards that plant angle. And Team Heretics didn't have.
Yeah, the good news is for Heretics is they should have looked at that plant, and maybe the comms can come in that they can spam a little bit to the left to deny this in the future. But
so strong on it in so many different ways. They show you so many different looks. They've got all these little extra cheeky plays, extra plans in the back pocket. A little bit of info there.
They're allowed one death.
DRX, but they're really difficult to kind of keep an eye on in this map because
Perfect flash, yeah, they're all together, man. It's really nice flash.
They're so proactive towards those extra angles, towards the rotations.
They stole this, though. So Heretics did this earlier. This is so funny. This is how you know they've been watching some demos as well. Heretics did this earlier where you start on top of this, and then obviously you're in charge of when you peek up, and if you die here, the gun falls off the map. So DRX 100% looking at demos and even putting some of the stuff that Heretics did into their own game.
Playing within that mid connector as Flashback starting to work his way forward. A lot of angles to be wary about. That smoke does help.
Deep smoke, the person on his own is the person with the sheriff, so it's not a huge upgrade if we manage to win this.
Just that classic, but there's
yeah, these angles are really weird, man.
Starts breaking things open. Cyber Cage, Trapwire going to be set up here to try to intercept against Miniboo, who does get spotted out. A sliver exposed, but Buzz up over the top, looking for that second kill, cannot find it. Boo! Miniboo rather able to find Flashback, taking him down. Plant now going to be coming through. And this is damage dealt territory. From here on out, if Heretics can find some more value, if not the round win.
Crucially, no gun able to be picked up just yet. Another sheriff, that's the only upgrade.
Boxy, not quite
oh, it was close, man. Shout out to Bane. If he doesn't get that first kill, that kind of could really snowball out of control. So they only lose one gun. It's still very nice from DRX. It was a good round as well from them.
Takes vent control. They get a flash up and over
Person in vent goes early. Creates all the pressure. We had drone to clear close, recon to clear back of sight.
DRX so far, not seen anything too out of the ordinary. Bane just tucked underneath the rope, finds 2 big kills, and certainly for the fans here in Seoul, South Korea, a lot of tension in the air today as the last team from not just Pacific but from Korea alive in this tournament, hoping to make it a little bit farther, hoping to make it the big venue at Inspire.
Obviously, either of these teams, whichever goes forward, that's their region represented. The other one.
That's so funny. Both of the cameras hear the other camera.
Without anybody.
And so we see a ping
for those
for both
few days
on either side.
Dueling cams here in mid. So on the rope, wary about a forward push here as Benchy just around the corner.
He knows there's a camera nearby.
Punish. Flashback once again, pushing forward.
Does he know it's underneath him?
Here, just trying to see if there's anyone going for any kind of peek. As Mako now going to be noted, he keeps the cam quiet. The drop
you heard
down.
it. You're also getting the warning sign that they added in.
Noted here. Tagged up, taken low, 16 HP remaining as he tries to swing back out, but Woot strikes them both down. Bill's found to try to get that Gecko online. Dash in the meanwhile. Sat here for Miniboo. Foxy's able to find one, but now he's up over the top, and now he's striking. Taking him out.
He's doing a really weird round, man, from DRX.
Only 2 players lost here. As DRX not going to be able to find a bonus.
It ends up being an okay bonus because they get 2 kills, but
great little change up here from Heretics.
Yeah, a little bit weird.
Tuck Woot in right behind the vent
they even had a ping towards where they had the camera, but then
they just wait for the
they're nothing for it.
Go for the crunch, knock 2 players down. So that's a really
so
good
maybe they didn't know exactly where it was.
To do on this map. Their own way of establishing mid-control here for Heretics.
You never heard the camera thing? It's like a little buzzing.
Completely bamboozled by this move. Woot, so important that he picks it up here today. Struggled mightily in their match against Leviathan. But certainly we know that he is capable of putting up huge performances. How many times do we see it at Shanghai?
Oh, yeah.
You never noticed the camera change, really?
Right day. He is that world beater. Now, Blades online for the side of Heretics.
It does just like little buzzing
behind here
every
for the side of DRX. 1 off for Bane. Hunter's here nearly in play. Flashback once again, poking, prodding around mid. There's just some spam out here. Just
sure it exists, but I'm 100% sure it
exists.
exists.
It is just Boo alone on this A side for now.
And it's a really cautious game plan from DRX, trying to squeeze what information
is it permanent? Imagine like a Yoru, when the Yoru can see you.
Been pretty good.
It just makes a sound.
Themselves obscured, not really making it easy to know who's where.
Hey, no one shoots this recon back to sight. It's pretty good info.
That's it so far.
This guy is so close that he hears the run back, but that is all on purpose from DRX, and we actually get a little bit of a rotate with that. Yeah, and everyone goes back once we see nothing over towards B.
Trying to hold the line here for the side of Heretics as DRX gets into position, ready to strike.
Yeah, and they're just waiting a little bit, just trying to make sure that they could be over towards here, but this is a great drone over towards B. Drone early over towards B, spots no one with the timing. Who's got to kill another here? Shot, man. He did really good, though. Really, really good. Foxy with the plant gets his ult.
3v3 as the spike gets planted. Foxy, the null command online. Does he opt to pull the trigger on it? Seems like for now, call's going to be to save it. Rocco, eyes.
Ooh, that was nice, bro. Yeah, the recon really messed him up. Instant reposition. Lovely round, dude. Lovely round from Foxy.
The round looking like it was going to get away from them, but Foxy 9 bails them out and gets DRX secured in the lead.
These sites are pretty hard to retake, man.
So clutch, so stalwart for Heretics in their loss against Leviathan. Comes up huge here, outdoing Foxy 9, or excuse me, outdoing Flashback. What a snapback from him as well. But Foxy 9 answering big. This adjustment there to pull back just a little bit to cut that angle off from Rien. So good from Foxy 9. Has been really instrumental for DRX with some of these big rounds that he's able to conjure up for them throughout these playoffs and throughout all of Champions so far. Now we look back towards A, where Team Heretics setting up a high-low potential. Well, they're gonna
timing.
Push coming through. They're still going to be good for
and
one.
He wants that gun.
His weapon will be recovered. Boom, able to go ahead, scoop up the Vandal.
Keep an eye on this push the whole time while this is happening, by the way.
This gives them an opportunity. And Miniboo, he's here on the flank. His way forward. No. Cam not going to spot. Swing out, looking for the knives, but it's just too many targets. Has to back away, but now there's just one blade remaining. Has to get the reset.
Trying to identify where Miniboo went there with that cam. Don't know if they were able to fully read that he is still right on
every single time they're getting 2 with the knife. Yeah, Miniboo, 1 shot left, gets a reset if he hits it.
Helping to keep the RX contained.
Why is he acting like he didn't see him?
Angle basically knows that they haven't escaped. Next jump peek coming in. Flashback has the punish. And immediately the neural theft is going to be invested.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't fully looking, or maybe it's some kind of spec bug.
30 seconds
As it looks like Boo's going to go for the challenge. 30 seconds remaining. They're actually going to rotate out of this position, though.
Oh, what a wrap.
Push forward.
Whoa.
No,
Oh, no, that's Spike.
That's Spike now,
No, and Flashback tucked in, and the comms weren't here proper. Okay, but did they even have time to get Spike? And I don't think they have time to get Spike and plant.
14 seconds remaining.
I have retrieved the spike.
Oh, boy.
10 seconds left.
Can he sprint in time?
Oh, bro, he swung. He swung middle.
And he saves them.
Oh, they got saved.
That was so scrappy there.
They got saved.
There too.
I don't know what the comms were like. Because Boo knows that they dropped the gun, and I would imagine 2 people are watching him. Sorry, the Spike. So someone's going to be watching that. Someone's going to tell him that they can't plant here.
Has been popping.
Why did he swing that?
Kills, but Buzz just goes for it. Catches Rian's off guard, not sure.
And with 7 seconds remaining, I'm fairly certain that Heretics would have had the round.
For sure, no time to plant there, yeah. Bit of a mess up there. I wonder if there was, like, not good enough comms.
Off the rip, the
I would have to watch it back and see if there were, like,
no
pings
ambiguity
here.
in his positioning here. Just look to back away. There's the null command. Spam looking for the tags here, and Buzz as he comes out the flash. He's a little bit ahead of that flash. Ends up getting taken down, coming through the smoke. And Benji Fishy with covering fire as well.
They got Astra ult, so DRX need to play aggro over towards site. Probably just going to be about doing damage at the moment here for DRX, really.
The thrash and DRX.
Boo, yeah, Boo's doing unreal work. The aim looks crispy.
It'll be the neural theft to start. Getting the reveal to Thrash now. Being able to seek target up and over the top. Bane going to be detained. It's an easy kill. Mako fights back, finds one. Mosh sent, but now Foxy, last one standing.
Dude, I said do damage, but this is doable.
Planted for him, but the Nebula cuts off his vision.
Random swing alley.
Flush, finds one, but cannot get the other.
Man.
Solid efforts from the side of Foxy 9, but Heretics will be able to take this round.
Yeah, DRX trying to turn up the tempo.
No matter what, this was incredible damage on the 3v5.
Having none of it. Great opener there. Get Buzz. Just waits around that extra half second before that flash lands to find that first kill.
This map is attack sided, yeah.
Blue has been so hot.
It's very fired up at the moment. Kill leader here for the side of Team Heretics at 8-4-2.
With the 4 people going down, these are the 4 people that can't buy for next round, so... Ooh, I'm surprised. Could they not have forced into this? Jet knives, armor, light armor sheriffs? I think I would be buying into this, I'm not gonna lie.
Quite as explosive. He's gonna go around the back. It looks like he's going to, and the distraction
Might not
is
need
there.
to. That's a gun down. We've got smoke to block this as well.
But otherwise, unharmed, untethered. Couple shots through, some damage dealt. Bane down to 14 as Ren's able to snipe out Buzz, knowing that his mobility had been burnt.
Spike planted.
4v4, but the weapon's very much still in the hands.
And it's a hard retake. They got drone though. Drone recon for Heretics.
Vandal picked up. 0 point to scout the ball.
Knife stops the drone, and they have no time for a little bit. A great flash, man.
Trying to utilize that stinger up close and personal, but it doesn't find any value. Instead, it's Miniboo coming up with 3. Flashback now. Recovered weapon. He's able to put down one. Recon reveals.
Hey, it is a good util, man, as well. Shout out to Miniboo here. I don't know about DRX here, man. I really think they should have bought, but I feel like this after plant with guns, they probably win that one.
The ideas that DRX has on this map, playing off the back of that
yeah,
drone,
they had a very good chance of just full
the
resetting them.
Buzz, but a great find here for Rians, who has been absolutely stellar throughout all of Champions. One of the top-rated players so far throughout this event. Finds a great pick there, and then Miniboo comes alive, ties up with Boo in the kill department, 8 apiece now. That was a huge hold there off the back of that pop flash. That could have been devastating for Heretics.
Yeah, it's okay. And then now we kind of go the opposite way, where DRX now, if they lose this, have to eco.
Now, deep dart, a little bit of mid control established here for DRX.
The more I watch KO, the more I think it's great on this map. It's so much value. It's so nice for early info over to
style
A.
that have been working for DRX early on in this half. We saw a couple rounds where they turned up the tempo, weren't really able to get what they wanted out of it. Those retakes so good for Heretics. When they clump up like that, that is when they were at their best against Leviathan. That was one of the big things I noticed going back and watching that game, particularly on Icebox. They got together. They started playing shoulder to shoulder. They were extremely scary, as they have been all year. They can start stringing rounds together, and all of a sudden you're down 6-7 rounds in the blink of an eye.
This is a really...
Try to clear out.
Normally you'll hold a default for a while in case there's a push. You rarely hold it until like 50 seconds. Normally only for like 25, 30.
Towards mid, but
they did 2 knives over towards A. Just double checking that for sure they haven't got early A control, so that means there's going to be at least 2 here.
Looks like Heretics get a decent read, especially as those shots start ringing out. Nebula's coming down, Buzz on the entry.
Man, their flash, smoke, dash plays are really cool though. They got a good one over towards A over the top here. They got a nice one over towards B.
Approaching from behind. Looking for his opportunity to try to intercept.
Keep an eye on the time, 10 seconds.
They clear out the site, the reveal coming through, another narrow theft built up.
Oh,
Flashback finds Riens, and now it's just Benji Fishy left.
They're just good on this map.
It across back towards
we
A,
said at the
trying to
beginning we're
deflect
looking for like 8 or 7 on attack, so we're getting close.
Buzz goes down.
It looks like it's going to end around there.
Find a kill and get himself to the back of sight. And then they just wait for those smokes to go down, and they strike together.
Should have heard that.
Benji has no idea this guy's this close.
He definitely knows about that one.
Now what? Yeah, missed his timing though, Maka. He can at least get his teammates nice and close, so when he breaks this, they maybe don't expect this guy close heaven.
There's the clear on 1. Flashback also held at bay. They go for the peek out. Have to assess that he's going to be playing towards that back site. Push onto the corner. Benji Fishy going to be good to hold his ground. Finds 1, clears the recon. Can they overwhelm? As he's looking for that 3rd kill.
Dude, he nearly got it, 35.
Took a lot
the aim
of bodies,
is
a lot of
very
effort,
snappy.
But DRX eventually will wrestle that gun out of his hands.
But still here. I mean, DRX going back to what had worked. That's a huge opener there. Take Mini Boo down for Foxy9. That opens up that extra angle there for them to collapse onto Woot and Boo. Open up the site. Flashback looking so good. Clean as heck so far today. The rookie has been impressing on that Cypher, particularly on this map at times. Now, I think we have a bit of a pause.
Yeah, I think it's a good early timeout.
Side of Heretics.
They're going to be more proactive, for sure. And we haven't really seen anything over towards middle, so I would imagine that's it. You got to look at Mini Boo when he had his knives pushing over towards B into middle. It's just a camera over towards middle getting full info. So in my opinion, Heretics are going to talk about being more aggro, more proactive, and it's probably going to be based around killing that camera in middle. I would at least be shocking it.
And I think what I'd be considering as Heretics is trying to play a bit more for retake. Fighting for contact on the executes of DRX seems to be causing some problems.
Does he's also in the press conference? Who's he giving it to?
But when they're kind of falling back quickly, yeah, you might be able to stick around and get one and done and then run away like we saw with Boo a couple rounds ago. But the retakes seem to be really where Heretics were finding a lot of their success. And yeah, granted, DRX a tough team.
So it's just a... Okay, there's a force buy.
Be very good at setting up those positions.
Are they missing anything?
Setting up those layers of
1 star.
Crossfires. But Team Heretics, when they work together,
that's it. Only 1 star.
Efficient,
not
so
too
clean.
bad.
They can just
maybe cages. I can't really see if they're down.
And I will say,
got cages
to Heretics' credit, they've done a good job shutting Buzz down.
Yeah.
He's had a tough time making these entries. He's had to kind of go back to old school blue collar Buzz.
That's what I was actually going to say. It feels like this
I like this. They get hit by the knife early. They think they're fighting it, so they're trying to disguise where the Cypher is, and they've been getting info to where the Cypher is by doing the knife over towards here. So they've been trying to avoid the Cypher, and so they throw the knife here. These guys get hit, then we disguise the Cypher, and we're actually fighting over towards. Yeah, I thought this was cool. It is a nice
coming into today, Buzz was
a nice idea from Heretics here. So far. Let's see if they can actually fight better over towards site here.
Monstrous for DRX. Smoke goes up. DRX
yeah, Omen all into an insta cancel. Just make sure that you create pressure, especially with the smoke over towards heaven. A little gap here. You would think he's there. Oh, he ate the flash.
Repeats though. It's going to be rewarded with 2. Pain flashback going to be taken down. Rien's getting a piece of the pie. Finds Foxy9. Now it's a 2v3 with Buzz. Knocked down to 31.
31 HP is winning that duel. It's doable.
Equalizes the count. Benji Fishy, Neural Theft available, but all of the corpses that he'd be looking for are set up right at main. Spaz just sliding back here towards backside, catches a glimpse. Dash at the ready, gets the headshot, but Benji Fishy on the repeat, gonna be good for that kill. Mako trying to confirm it, but can't quite nail the shots. Swings out, spots them both. The Neural Theft now coming into play. Looks for the timing, swings out, and finds the first.
Wingman creates so much pressure on this.
Goes back around to try to interrupt it. Does so, but drops the weapon.
Okay, nicely done from Woot. Yeah, really made him think he was wrapping all the way around there. Gecko's just one of the best agents in 1v1s, like for sure. Like Smoke's always really like good, but he headbutted him.
And play right off the timing with his wingman. And he's perfect with it. That crossfire there, yeah, he kind of goes in the favor of DRX with the 2-2. Usually it's a slightly attacker-sided favor exchange, but
good. Just for
this is
future
a
rounds,
great play.
Just we need to play together. We are playing good, but we're...
Bingo. 100% agree.
Yeah. Well, once again, Heretics will find themselves with the advantage as far as the weaponry is concerned, and this could be where they get tied up at 5-5.
Force him down to Nico. Buzz gets the hero gun.
Right off the rip. And this time it's looking like a much faster pivot towards B for DRX.
Am I right thinking that he's had this ult the whole time? This is still his first one, right? Or did I miss an Astro?
Spike over to him.
I just forgot about.
They can get that planted. See if they can get a deeper post plant set up potentially.
But look at the read from Heretics. They're already sending 2 players over to reinforce this B site.
It's been too quiet over on A. No util. They can lean an extra player in this direction.
Well, it's pretty much all but confirmed. Ping's coming down, suspecting these rotates through that defender spawn, but does DRX understand that they've already made it? They've already managed to get themselves over here.
DRX
yeah, and is this going to be the flash dash top of sight again?
Nebula. Miniboo on the box, just here above. Smoke obfuscates him for now. Entry coming in, flashback to first flash. Swing out, Buzz trying to find the punish. That's a hero rifle now down on the floor. As Woot answers back in kind. Spike plant will come in, but widely. Just Bane with the Sheriff. As far as the firepower is concerned, versus 5. The Thrash to check, looking for a timing. Mako
they're taking no risks on this one as well, though. This was nice. I like that flash. Dude, Foxy's got some really good flashes on this map.
Recon
I think they probably needed a flash for the sight hit here, but
both there as Miniboo just swings around, takes his head off, and
yeah, this was good from Heretics. The thing that I liked was, first of all, these two playing super together on sight, and then once they got the advantage on sight, they just went together to re-clear middle with the camera info as well, so that was good. Yeah, just play together with the official. They definitely listened to what Miniboo said here. Rob, thank you so much, man. Rob_Poners, appreciate the gifted. Thank you for doing that. And then Lil as well. Thank you for the 17 months, man. Appreciate the tier 1.
From Miniboo to jump up a little bit, knowing his opponent had his Sheriff. You want to break that crosshair.
Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it.
Little things like that. So important. And that's a clean round from Heretics, and absolutely going to need a timeout here.
Yeah, I didn't fully get to see exactly what had happened at the very end, but you could tell from Rien's reaction that something had gone afoot. He went off the side of the map somehow at the very end. So... he'll have half armor coming into this, but it is a timeout call from the side of DRX, looking to close out these final 2 of the half.
The worst map is Breeze. Valorant? Yeah, probably.
Each team having burned 1.
Close, man. It's a close competition for worst map, but
DRX can have
I think Breeze does take it.
We were seeing from our first series, where it felt like every timeout was pretty much impactful, at least for those first 2 maps.
Yeah, and that's actually something I have highlighted for today's match in my notes, was DRX timeouts, like how good they have been and how important
I like
it
that.
is against a team like Heretics that can be so
Icebox is a close second, yeah.
Just going on these tears, going on
Pearl?
these runs.
I still think Pearl, once they fixed over to
keep them off balance. Yeah,
what is this? Okay, replay at the end?
I think he did it just like a half second too early and thought he'd have it. You know, these ERC players do it at the end of the round.
Yeah, dude, why has he done that one?
Screwing around.
That was cost him.
Oopsies.
Definitely cost him. Start looking at the money over towards here.
Let's see what the game plan looks like. It's null
yeah, I think Pearl once they fix B is a lot better now. I'm kind of excited to see it. We still don't. You know what? Once they changed over towards B, we didn't get enough play to see if it was fully fixed. Really, it felt a lot better.
Last time, when they had the no command, it was a fast hit from DRX. So a little bit of an aggressive positioning there from Heretics with a couple initiators to see if maybe they could cut it off at the point of attack. Use that Gecko util, kind of slow things down. Get a little bit of extra info with the Sova as well, but without that fast hit, Heretics right back to kind of playing a
Or
bit more
ISO
defaulty.
Astra.
Although this
I haven't
time
even
around,
thought
Boot
about
is in
enough
spawn.
stuff on that map yet.
Just
Same.
waiting to turret around with that Astra util. See if he can slow things down.
Flash the peek in towards A main. Nothing going to be spotted there as Mako TP's his way up.
But I like
This
this
mid
though.
connector. Cover going out. Ping coming down, but Cam not going to be noting anything as Paranoia.
Yeah, and we flash off the drone.
Might get the catch there
Then
on
you're meant to flash the guy
Get the ping
close. You
reveal,
can't hear
but
the door.
Widely, everybody going to be held back there by that Mosh, and Mako now to try to be the one to stop them here in their footsteps. Swings out, catches a good timing, clears out the distance.
What an absolute god. This was a cool round though as well. It's
now the
relatively
2v5 of
safe,
the
right? He
retake
gets
here.
over towards middle. He's already
Heretics,
broken
how
this
long
from
do they wanna
down
stick
here.
around?
He
The
TP's
money is
in.
still a bit wishy-washy.
Then we go close to this. Drone goes
looks
into
like the
sight.
call.
If there's anyone in
Go ahead
heaven,
and
they get
evacuate
tagged
has
from
been
the
made.
drone. You flash, you open the door.
That's
They don't
crazy
hear it.
news
You get a
for
kill,
DRX.
or
Didn't
you
have to
flash
use
back at
either
sight. Everyone
ultimate.
can go out. Is
Neither
that
the
a
No
really cool
Command
round?
nor the Hunter's Fury had to be invested there because Mako comes up huge. They love to sneak players in.
Yeah, an individual
through that
skill
event.
just got Mako
Time
through
and
this
time
one.
again
But the
throughout this
overall
event.
plan is awesome.
And you can see early that Heretics had some ideas
Casso,
about trying
thank
to
you so much.
identify it, but
Casso, Big
DRX
Lemons.
put it in their back
Welcome,
pocket. They
welcome
waited
into the Slug Club. Thank
to
you for
bring
that.
that
Thank
out
you for the
again.
YouTube membership, bro.
until very late in this half. Caught Heretics just enough off guard that Mako's able to find some big kills. Good job by there by Bane as well. Going up the rope.
It was just an overall really nice play.
This is just all Mako. What a reaction here. Takes on the Dizzy and readjusts. That's classic Mako.
Yeah, maybe those two there could have played it a little bit better because you know he's in heaven because that's where the Omen Flash comes from. So you probably got a Gecko Flash then double swing.
And as you mentioned,
A little bit unorganized from Heretics.
Not burnt. Mako does have another one available for himself. See how pivotal or not that ends up being.
Might even be able to get Buzz another Blade Storm.
Well, Buzz is going to go for an Outlaw.
Yep.
He might be suspecting that there's more half armors, maybe two, but Woot does go for the full purchase.
Ginger Ice Ninja as well with the Prime. Thank you so much, man.
Has
Appreciate
one
that.
himself.
Welcome into the
Let's
Slug
grab
Club.
the
Thank you, thank you.
economy here a
Yeah.
little bit.
Me when I invest in stocks. I've lost everything.
Yeah, it'd be like that. We'll come back.
I've
Numbers are
lost
up.
everything. Nikki, thank you also. Thank you so much for the Prime.
DRX.
I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that. Welcome in as well.
1-2 pacey hits throughout this half. They very much are taking their time here.
But I like this because one of the things that Leviathan was doing really well against Heretics.
Yeah, a little bit of
Take a
pressure
little
over
bit.
towards B.
Yeah,
that
but
forces them to smoke
they were
out of
trying
here,
to
so
do
they
for
actually do have a vision block.
Leviathan's case
And they
was
invested
kinda
one
pick
smoke
players
into it,
apart,
which they've
kinda
been
take
doing.
Heretics one by one.
Dude, surely
They
we
were
see
able
this
to
all
find
from
some really
Boo.
good
Been holding
moments
onto it
like
all
that.
game.
And that's why I said I wanted to see Heretics play a bit more hesitant. You know, a little bit of, if you get contact, take a couple shots and peel off. Because I think if you have a 5v5, you have a really good chance against any team at this event.
Okay, Hunter's Fury to try to open things up once again. Rien's
30 seconds
dashing
left.
around these, so we'll go unscouted. 3 players to try to intercept. Woot playing close on that left-hand side. Flash goes out, he tucks up the rope to try to dodge that one out, and Buzz!
Oh,
shoots
Buzz?
it. Uh-oh!
Wait, where?
Has a
What
hold on
a,
that
yeah,
space bar
that's
as he
not
tries to
great.
Scout around the back of the site for the rest of his team.
That's not
ultimately-
great.
Spike planted.
This is a 3v3. Buzz is completely and utterly out of
Okay,
the
and we're
equation.
finally going to see the Astra ult, but it's
drifting off.
3v3 over towards site.
Could that be their undoing?
Do they know? Does Heretics know yet?
I mean, yeah, they're going to have to wait a while. It takes like, what, 35 seconds or something mental to fall all the way down.
Over to the side. He's able to find 2. Now it's all confirmed, but the reveal is in. Flashback, collecting 1 to drop down.
Oh.
He's ready.
Dude, yeah, he played around the Astra ult. Dude, I'm surprised they went for this Astra ult instead of like the normal one.
And DRX will win the round.
I guess they just realized they were all playing on site because they
Kid
had Astra
Flashback
ult.
has unbelievable instincts.
There was a good amount of like solo players from DRX winning big rounds here. Mako solo won a few.
Immediately finds
You see,
value.
yeah, dude, that was
What
his
a
own
clutch.
team's flash as well.
He's been stalwart in getting DRX up to the 7-round victory.
Bro,
so
he was
far in
flashed
the
for
half.
so
We're
long,
gonna
they
go a
missed
quick
it.
little
They really
break,
messed
take
up
a
the timing
breather.
on this. Doesn't matter,
Go
man.
ahead and
Flashbang
enjoy
plays
this
it so
halftime.
well. Heretics won't be mad with 5. Yeah, I think that's an okay.
Trade in any phone in
That's
any
an
condition
okay,
guaranteed and get $800 off the new Galaxy Z
That's an
Fold
okay
6.
off.
Only on Verizon.
Astra ult used finally. Yeah, it took the whole round, the whole game. Kind of cost them the round a little bit. I'm surprised they went for this one. Flashbang, yeah, I was too busy talking about the flash that enabled him to get over towards the site. It'll be interesting to see what DRX do. I think they're probably going to punish the camera that's over towards middle. I can't imagine that... I mean, Heretics used the same camera that you saw DRX using. I can't imagine that stays up for much of this half. It's similar to how Fnatic wanted to punish it, but... Some solo plays? Yeah, Heretics made a couple of solo plays. You're not wrong. Did I miss a sub? Hi Valdar as well with the Prime. Thank you for the... Dude, thank you for the 2 years. I appreciate you doing that. And Chunji as well with the Prime. Thank you so much for that as well, man. Appreciate the support.
Here on Abyss, DRX out to a lead, 7-5. We know how quickly that can be turned on its head.
No doubt about it. And you were expecting today's matches to be hotly contested. We had a great start with Sentinels and Fnatic, and seemingly could be off to another one, but DRX, very, very annoying on their defender side on this map so far, have really done a great job shutting teams down, not giving them a lot of opportunities to even get spike plants down, or if they do, the retakes have been very, very clean. Buzz once again up on his standard spot.
Might just get the recon back there.
Up and over with the Gecko util.
Double share full ghost here for the side of DRX. Rand's just sticking with that classic, wanting all the util that he can possibly get.
Yeah, look at this crossfire angle. You got Mako up top, Foxy around the corner, Trapwire right in front. I'm going to see if they can get a few freebies out of that, but Mako now shifting over to double check.
Pulling back, looking to try to maybe reinforce Bane here in mid.
Yeah.
I heard that cyber cage get placed.
Yep. They got to make sure that nobody's sneaking up off the back of that. They don't have information from the other side of that smoke, so they need to make sure that it's clear.
As that 0 point
Do they
comes
change
down,
the idea with this knife? Yes, they do. They wanted to group over towards B. Knife gets dodged, and now they want to go over towards A with timing.
They do want to end up going here in
We
towards
got
A.
one trip.
Heretics are doing everything they can to try to send obfuscation.
This is going to at least see the trip.
There's the reveal. Miniboo trying to dash away, but eventually Foxy's able to collect.
Yeah, just, dude, there's a couple of rounds where Heretics need to wait for their util, right?
Finding Benji Fishy.
Dude, look at that recon as well.
Continue to just one by one swing out here from backside, up and over the top goes Boom. Can he find the impact? Spots them both out. Finds the first, cannot get the second, cannot get the transfer. And 3 ends dead on the bridge.
Very nice for DRX, man.
DRX will take another pistol.
Yeah, double pistols for them.
And Heretics there.
For sure, Heretics need to wait a little bit for the util.
DRX, but DRX, well aware, just holds the line.
Good util? Yeah, this trip is everything.
Unaccounted for Trapwire. Right
Did the trip get 2? I think it might have.
Catches Miniboo, and things just start crumbling for Team Heretics.
Yeah, I felt like everyone got scanned here at one point. Lunatic 30 with the tier 1. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the 18 months.
It is a great start.
Why not shock the trip? They didn't realize about it. They didn't realize it was here until they like actually got hit by the jet.
We'll see.
I think
if they wait like 1 second longer for the drone to go in, they realize it's there. They can either shoot it, they can either shock it.
Just grabbing the orb over here at B. 3 away from having the thrash on.
He had no shocks anyway. They would have been able to shoot it. It was just bad timing with the drone sending it in. We've seen a couple of them, right? Drone goes early. Sorry, Parson goes early before the drone. Parson goes early here before the flash.
Buzz just old school in it.
Working their way back over towards this A site. A lot of this going to be on the shoulders here of Miniboo. He's the one with the ghost. Has that extra little bit of firepower. A couple shots ringing out there from Boo outside of B. Draws attention back from Buzz. As for now, just playing Pac-Man.
Right there.
Grabbing the orbs here.
This is that one way that you're going to see time and time again.
Great knife.
Side.
Waiting to hear
Same shot to the camera at middle. Oh yeah. I thought that was going to happen.
Come through though. Has he read this? Checks up above and then Miniboo swings in from underneath.
It's a great reposition from Mako, man.
Moving up right outside of main.
Oh, what a round
Cleans
from
up
him.
3. Spike now stranded here within the smoke. With the classic, can he do anything? Not quite. A shot in the Bane's shoulder. As overall, it's a very clean round. All of the weapons, I believe, carried forward there from the side of DRX. Then again,
I think they... Okay.
Oh no, up out
So
here
they're going
early.
to buy up an early operator again here for Buzz. Something they've been doing a lot. As Buzz has shown us tremendous performances with that operator. It's fantastic stuff with these Bulldogs. And they have a Sheriff for Foxy 9, so crucial round here for Team Heretics. They need to prevent DRX from claiming this bonus. Otherwise, it is going to be very, very difficult to claw their way back into this match.
I like this, man. For
Buzz
the
is gonna be
bonus,
watching
we
mid.
have...
Ooh.
that's a shot. For the
big
bonus, we
kill.
have one
Foxy
person
9 gonna be
walking
taking
deep
down
over towards middle.
calls
We
for the
definitely got to keep an eye on
immediate
Mako for this one.
Mako, though. They pinged it out.
Solo
They're
person
aware.
fake over
Speaking, but he
towards
doesn't
B.
know how
He has
far in
no
Boo
idea
is.
that Boo
Now
absolutely
he's well
sends it
aware.
after getting that first pick.
Boo the
Rotate
headshot
comes in, we
as
got
they
the
all go
flank, and it's
drifting
just
over towards this
wrong
B
sight
site.
on this one.
Team
Boo's
Heretics
playing
slipping
great.
the net, rotating back into A. Flashback has his setup
Oh
here
my
to try to buy
God.
some time, and Mako waits out patiently. Finds the kill,
Yeah,
gets a bit
but
of
they
weapon
discover
upgrade.
that
As there's the
pretty
up and over,
much.
There's the ping reveal. Flashback able to interrupt.
3.
Stops the plan from coming through. Offering up some time for Mako to try to rotate back around.
Dude,
There's
guys,
the
Wingman
repay.
just got caught by that.
Bane this time gets involved. And suddenly, it's DRX, the ones with the advantage.
I was thinking they should go back and maybe just grab the op and...
Just settle in.
yeah, exactly.
Wingman no comms.
Now with a real chance to close out the round. Mini Boo peeking in
No,
behind.
honestly, that one's not on
DRX taking
Wingman.
their time. Paranoia goes across. Benji Fishy going to be caught by that one. Mini Boo up to the challenge. Finds the first, but Bane flushes
11
out the enemy
HP.
side for now. It's just Mini Boo with 11
Not a
HP,
good
and
plant.
the spike is not planted for him. Mako set up, waiting on the line. Swings the corner.
Damn, bro.
And Mini Boo's dead. Diffuse comes
Very nice
through.
from DRX. It's a little bit
They will
sloppy for
convert the
Heretics.
bonus and
You
give
already see
themselves
them
up to
playing
10.
I mean,
playing like
just
this.
crazy how much value Flashback is getting out of his utility on this
They're making
site.
Cypher look like
The
unreal.
pings and the repings, the lurk from Mako, I saw on the minimap that had been accounted for at least initially by Team Heretics, but
Yeah,
I
everyone's
don't
getting
think
lit
they
up on
expected him
A.
to change direction back towards B. I think they expected him to go
Recon.
towards A. That's what we've been seeing
Trips.
Mako do a lot when he goes for those lurks, is it's setting up for an A maneuver. And this time around, Heretics just, even though Boo makes another great play, it's still not enough.
I mean, huge.
Yeah, and normally
Impact
I
kills
feel like
from it.
Heretics'
Yeah,
timeouts
get
are
Foxy
like
dead off
used
the
to
rip.
problem
Put that
solve, where
operator
it'd
on
be
the
like
floor,
they're doing
then,
this,
yeah,
let's change
I believe
this.
it's carry
I don't even
forward.
think they need
So,
to
yeah,
problem
repurchase
solve here
has
too
to be
much.
made
It
for
is
DRX
literally
to keep
just
that
like
one in
wait
play.
for you
But it looked
till
like
let's
Sage
get our
was so
comms
well
better,
set, potentially
because
just for a
there's a couple of
flawless
fundamental
anti-bonus.
things that are like off here.
That's what I thought.
Spacing,
These narrow
timing,
margins, those trap
comms.
wires, just getting so much value from Flashback.
I mean, you don't want to give him any more opportunities than necessary because he's already very, very talented. Making it easy with those pings.
Well, there's now a final timeout expiring here for Heretics. 5 rounds to run back if they want to go ahead and tie things up. As you can see, it's going to be a bit of a purchase coming through, as actually they opt to go for some Guardians here alongside these Sheriffs. But this feels like a fairly big gamble.
I agree. Make it 4. Now a Bulldog instead of a Guardian, but oh wait,
Still
okay,
playing around with it.
Okay.
Okay, there's going
Make
to be
up
some
your mind.
firepower.
Yeah, they invest a little bit heavier into
DRX
it, but they
gonna
can
be
do
ready
this.
for this. Already
It's just a
smoke
low
goes
buy.
out. That's just going to be disrespected. Charge passed by Heretics.
I like
They
this from
look to make a
DRX.
bit
We
of a
changed it
pacey
up,
hit here
man.
towards B.
Trips now over towards B.
Clear out on one of the trap wires.
We've got
Missed it.
kill trips here that you can shoot from
funny,
this
not
angle
just
on
yet.
heaven, so you're not
Bane sending
super
out the recall.
committed.
Flashback just swings into the side.
Holy,
Cleans
bro.
up 3. Rien's
That was
only good for 2, but then
ridiculous.
Mako takes him down, and suddenly it's just Boo left standing.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, that was insane.
Just absolutely unreal.
They have a 0 point.
This was cool from DRX though. We got double cages so you can go in. We then got kill trips here, which you can shoot from this
Smoke on the
angle,
window.
and if you're pushing in, you can get kills.
Seems like they
And
may
then
have
you got a
sussed this out
recon
correctly, but
above
there's still gonna be
as
time
well
and
for anyone
dwindling.
that
DRX
like
have been
isn't
so
in
good
the
about
cages or
denying
like behind the
these
cages.
grab wells.
You force them into it, so you get the info once
Can
they
they
go
do
into
it
the
once
side of the
more?
cage.
Is Mako in position?
Yeah, and we've seen this, and
Boxing
these
in
guys
the
are just
corner.
incredible at it.
Ah, we've been through this so many times. And DRX, a flashback, swinging out into the
They're,
site, collecting 3.
They're very insane on this map.
Little did you know that the D in DRX stands for defuse. Little did you know.
Deny.
Or deny. Pick your
Whoa,
poison.
the FUD here is
That last
outrageous.
shot, look at this.
That is way
That
too
is
much.
So good.
Just a fraction of a second away from saving
Yeah, and
his
that's the
teammate
recon there that makes sure they can kill the get the trade on the other guy. The utils are insane.
Unreal From flashback.
The Sova Cypher
And
is
he's not
getting
even top of the table right now.
unbelievable
No.
value.
No, it's Mako, I believe.
Yeah.
You are divided.
Well, now, Cosmic Divide from the outset here from Boo. Another pacey hit in towards his B side. Trapwire set up, obviously can widely be ignored as flashbacks just here alongside the wall. Do they consider checking it? There's been a concuss going through.
No
He
way.
thinks so. He's
No
flying.
way.
And flashback. He manages to strike. Rienzo, quick to reply. Equalizes that.
Keep an eye on
Well,
Mako going
no
for a
threat with
flank here. He
reveal.
has got a trip
Blind
here, but
shots,
could easily
Foxy
TP over this and they
finding
don't
Woot,
hear
pushes
it.
him out.
Okay, breaks the trip, so they know about the
Sends out
person
the
behind
flash,
now.
the drone, now the chase as
So now
well
he
as
just stays
Mako
alive,
arrives,
distracts the other
swinging
two.
From behind that mid connection. But pings have come down. It seems like they've sussed out that flank
Benji
here.
has to
The
kill
paranoia
too.
will confirm it. Benji
Yeah,
cannot
this
hold
is
his
done
ground,
rounds
however.
because Mako is
Taken out
just
by
playing it
Foxy
like an
9.
absolute beast.
And now,
He has
4v2,
not swung this
Trians and
once,
Boo
and
to
two
try to
people have been
delay
watching
to try to
this.
stop it, but
Not
once
again.
They have him body blocked, they have him stacked up.
Oh
The
my
fuse
god, it's a
interrupted, but it's gonna be
masterclass,
resumed
bro.
immediately.
It's so good. It's so
A few seconds
good.
to spare as DRX have not surrendered a singular round in this half so far.
Match point.
Yeah. One thing I will criticize Heretics with here is if you're buying an Odin for this afterplant, you got to make sure that you're not in a position that can get spammed back.
I mean, just the timing there. Just a
So
little bit off
I
for
believe
Heretics.
I believe they can
Not
win this,
flashback to
but
be right
you
in
see
that
this.
corner.
Let me draw some angles.
Still able to find
But,
value, and Mako, even though he's
Let's think
identified the
about
whole
it.
time,
So this,
he's
say the
just
plant's
waiting
here.
for his
You want to go on
moment
the bottom
strike,
of the stairs and
waiting for
spam
his
this
teammates
way
to say, hey,
because at this same angle,
going for the
the
grab. Well,
medium
now's
pen
the
guns
time.
can't spam you back with the heavy pens.
just beautiful
Right, if you go to a
coordination
straight
DRX.
angle, it
Easy
can
up
be
over the
spammed
top,
either way.
Buzz.
The
Looking to
Odin
go
needs
a
to
bit
go more of a
aggressive here with
side
that
angle,
operator.
so it becomes a
But
heavy
Boo
pen
has
instead
the
of
punish,
a
fantastic shot
like a
from the
medium pen.
leader. Once
Okay,
again,
7
put Buzz
chances.
down on the floor. Operator this time around, not finding any value.
Dude, what a masterclass. Reckon him.
One of those rounds where you're so far ahead. Oh, Rians.
Bane just spamming, shuts down Miniboo on the aggressive entry, and Rienz does get tagged down to 62. Foxy peeks in, finds one. Now Rienz is completely and utterly trapped, pushes out, flashback, ready for it. As the paranoia goes across and the spike is stranded here in the site.
Every time they try and make a move, DRX has something better. Oh, what a shot from Boo, though.
Finds
Yeah,
one,
dude,
but
he's looking like the
the
best
B-side's
aimer right
opened
now.
up, but how do you get the spike?
Yeah.
And even then, the Hunter's Fury to further delay as the time continues to tick down. Woot needs to deliver something with this operator. Foxy's gonna go for the peek out, and he will end up
overstep.
falling. That's an opening now.
Concealment.
Smoke coming through. Spike still within the nebula. 20 seconds
One
remaining.
enemy remaining.
And Bane finds
Dude,
Woot.
what a
Mako gets
map.
the other.
Their Abyss
And it
is
an absolute
scary.
masterclass
Bro,
on
as
the
if they didn't pick
defending
this
side
map
as
against
DRX say, yes,
Sentinels.
we think we are the
I
best
find
of
that
this team
so
in the world
wild.
right
Look
now.
at how insane they are on
13-5.
this map.
They
I know
start
it's double
things off
pistol into a bit
with
of a
victory
snowball,
here.
but they still have so much good stuff.
Incredible the way that DRX is able